Passing live for a little bit, and we're letting people get tuned in, get situated here, but pretty awesome morning. Me and Luke came up from Florida, my family, and came back home to visit family and friends and obviously do some hunting. So pretty awesome morning. This kid has got a horseshoe up his butt. He always comes in and puts down a good buck. And you know, right here, this deer is, I think, how many deer have you shot up here in Indiana now, Luke?
I think this will be third
deer so far. So Luke's 16 years old, hardcore hunter, hardcore fisherman. I've watched this kid grow up since he was little, and he's been doing it since day one. And he hunted with my dad, Randy Hamblin, this morning. These two always seem to tag team it every year, and they're always successful. And so me and Mark Creviston, we were at a property just west of here, and you know, we had coyotes all over us. And Jake Powers, Josh Stoner were both live this morning. Josh Stoner had an awesome deer come in. I wasn't even sure if he was gun hunting or bow hunting. I was telling him to shoot, but it was a 3-year-old that he decided to pass on. And then I got a text just after that from Dad saying that Luke shot a good one, and so we told him to hold tight. So we came over here and helped him drag this deer out to where we could do a live recovery, and it was a perfect morning this morning. But Luke, give us the rundown. I still don't know the whole story. What happened?
Well, first thing, about 7:15 in the morning, just got daylight. Sun's just getting up there, and he comes running out of the woods like he's chasing a doe, and he
without a doe?
Yeah, but he was fired up.
So he was searching, you mean?
Yeah, he was looking, and he made a turn right towards me. He started running at me, so I got ready and I let him have it with the old slug.
Was he running when you shot him?
He slowed down and I took him out.
Sweet. How far was the shot?
It was about 40 yards.
Man, that's pretty close. This year was the first year you can use rifles in Indiana. I think, were you shooting the muzzleloader or the shotgun?
Shotgun.
Shotgun. So Luke's hunted with shotguns pretty regularly. Every year he's come up here. And you know, those slug guns they're devastating. They will lay him down. And I don't think he ran but maybe 50, 60 yards at the most. And Dad's been seeing a lot of deer out of this property. Has some really good deer on it, and like all our other properties. And what's so fun for me to come back and do this stuff is, you know, like the property that I'm hunting just west of here, it's loaded with big deer, but we don't have trail cameras out there, so it's kind of just, you have no idea what's going to show up. It's kind of the old school way, the way we used to do it in the 90s and the early 2000s before trail cameras, that we became dependent on trail cameras to know what deer we had on the property and everything. So I love coming up here and doing this kind of hunting where you just don't know what's going to walk in. You don't know which deer is going to walk in. You don't have any kind of background information on them. So it's a lot of fun, but we have a lot more days of hunting left. I think we have four more days to flat get after it and see if we can't put down a couple more big deer. But Luke is on a roll. I mean, I think he's tagged out the last 3 years in a row, him and Dad. So pretty awesome stuff. But we're going to wrap it up. We're going to get back after this evening. Luke, he can just relax. I think he's catching a flight out on Sunday afternoon. So he's filled his tag, and what you got, one more year to enjoy the non-resident youth bundle at $65. Then he'll have to start digging a little deeper in his pockets like I do. So anyways, congratulations, brother. That was awesome. Let's hit it, boys. Go ahead and shut her down, Krav. Mount it, skull mount or what?
Yeah, skull.
Skull mount. Look at him. He definitely broke that sucker off fighting. Not yet. Event.